Welcome back, students. In this section, we'll try to understand the concept of chi-square test, and this is very important test when we talk about the non-parametric analysis. Now, before I move ahead, we need to remember few points. One, the sum of expected frequency and the observed frequency is always zero. It means what? Let's take an example that I am representing that observed frequency by O and expected frequency by E. Then what will happen? The difference between these two and the summation will be always zero. Okay, why this is zero? Because the sum of observed frequency and sum of expected frequency is nothing but n minus n, which is the sample size, and this is always zero. This is one point, and needless to say that this is provided an important check on the calculation in the table computation. Hope you have understood. Next, chi-square test depends only on the set of observed and expected frequencies and number of degrees of the freedom. Now we will explain in the concept of the degrees of freedom in coming lectures. But to give you some sort of idea that the degree of freedom is nothing but what is the freedom you have choose, okay, to select the options. Okay, we'll explain it clearly in the upcoming section. Next is, it is a non-parametric test. Now also known as it is a distribution theory test, since there is no assumption are made about the parameters of the population. Fourth, chi-square distribution is a limiting approximation of the multinomial distribution. Fifth, though chi-square test is a continuous distribution, this also can be applied to discrete random variable, or in short we call it DRV, whose frequencies can be counted and tabulated with or without grouping. Now in detail we have explained this DRV, what is continuous random variable, what is discrete random variable, in the distribution section, okay, set of lectures. Now whatever you have understood and the points which we have remembered, 5 points, at the end of the day we use this chi-square test, okay, and this is the most important statistical inference procedure today. It mainly uses for test of independence, test of goodness of fit, and test of homogeneity. These all are tested by this chi-square test. Now let's see few other further clarifications of chi-square test.